wanna sing, yeah, we're the champions.
Psych Word gets me all tingly inside. Psych Word.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning back into Psych Word. You are now on the couch with Rob Gerard and Denise Bertolovitz-Palmer.
Hey there.
All right.
I'm trying to be quiet because I'm all sugared up.
You are all sugared up, I know.
I am all sugared up. It's a little bit out of control. I'm freaking out.
Now, in the studio, we have Massachusetts artist Wheldun. Wheldun, what's going on, man?
Yes, don't get it twisted. It's Wheldun.
Well done.
Trying to create something.
Is that all capital letters?
Now we kind of bounce up and down. It's like life.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I know, that's why I asked. I love that.
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit more about that.
Now, about the name or about what we do?
The name.
Per se. Well, the name's the last name. Just take the E, change it to a U.
Love
Kept
it. it
simple, but actually, in all actuality, it was pretty intelligent, I suppose.
Yes, absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Denise. We were listening earlier before we came on. It was...
You just move a little bit closer to me.
We might have to,
I
yeah.
like the way you said that, Denise. And I got a present. He's already winning my heart.
Nice. He brought presents. Beautiful.
Christian Grey doesn't have anything on Secret.
No, I see that already.
All right, so we have Wheldun in the studio. We also have DJ Secret, the one and only.
Yes.
What's going on, Secret?
What up? Good to see you again, finally.
Absolutely. And
Yeah, my name is York Nice. I am
Nice.
the difference in hip-hop, the godson of the reggae legend Gregory Isaacs, family of Jack Cure, and I'm glad to be in the building here. Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Awesome. And who do we have over here?
That's Travis. That's our cameraman for the night.
Travis, what's up, man?
We have to make sure
bring one along. We ain't rich
I'm
yet.
trying to turn the mic to him.
We got to feed the cameraman.
Right now.
Absolutely.
The cameraman always gets extra food, just so you know.
Yes,
That
That
definitely.
is the rule.
2 plates.
That is the rule.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I tell you what, you ain't getting mine.
Hashtag 2 plates.
Yeah, 2 Chainz ain't got nothing on 2 plates.
Okay, so you guys had this awesome road trip here. Love the selfie. A lot of energy.
Yeah,
That was
absolutely.
hot. So,
We wanna
awesome
ride.
road trip?
It's
Good?
been a good
Over
build-up.
after this.
It's been a really good build-up. We're going to go down to try to link up with Young Dirty Bastard, Wu-Tang.
After.
There.
Okay, cool.
We're going to shoot down and say what up, and we're going to call him after this, see what's good.
Oh, hold on.
Nice.
So
You
who's
gonna be
the
anywhere that-
young dirty bastard?
Well, that's the son of Old Dirty Bastard.
Okay, and
Wu-Tang.
how are you gonna link up with him?
Well, we've been talking and everything, and talking about doing a track, so we're going to get down and just build a little bit, you know what I mean?
Beautiful.
Link up, you know what I mean? We're already down this fall, might as well shoot another hour, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
New York after this.
Making it an event, you know?
Absolutely.
So, I got a present right in front of me. I got a CD. Latest song?
No, actually,
Okay, talk to me about
what,
this.
That right there, what y'all just played was recorded in 2008. I mean, this song is literally, we're talking 7 years old, and
What, that was the first joint that we played?
that's how hot we've been, man. We've been hot for 7 solid years.
Love
Nice.
it.
And we, you know,
Seven's a good number.
well, yeah, it is. It's absolutely surrounds around everything in my life. So we're rocking it. 2015.
Love it.
Beautiful. So
The album's dope. Check it out. But that's not even touching on all the newest stuff. You know,
Now-
me and York Nice got some stuff going on. Develop Minds.
and he was the one that was just on the hook on that Patriot song.
Yeah, he's
now,
the one that
now
blessed that, yo.
tell us a little bit about that song, because obviously you guys, New England, up in Mass, and I said I really like that hook. I
Yeah.
said I like that
Yeah, we
sample.
was watching the game,
Crazy
man,
town.
and the Pats was just slamming Seattle, bro, and then like.
Well, I don't know about all
Well,
that.
no,
I don't
no.
know. Listen.
Oh, boy, here we go. You guys better save this for the 7
I don't know what game you were watching.
Basically, put it this way: we're sitting there just like all of us was doing in New England, and we're having fun. We're having a
Yes,
few drinks.
absolutely.
Game goes down. We're all jumping out of our seats. Obviously, the ending of that shit was crazy. Pardon my French. The
Whoa,
ending of that was crazy.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
fine.
Keep it
whoa,
going,
whoa,
keep
whoa.
it going. We
pardon
gotta
my
roll,
French,
we
but-
gotta roll.
Yeah, we got to roll with that. My fault. So, anyways. No, we just hanging out, and I can't really get into the rest of the night because honestly, it's just not appropriate for the time. But I mean,
Yeah.
Hey,
more
listen,
cake and a
here's
couple
the
drinks,
deal.
we might change
More
that.
cake. Oh, you had me at drinks. Oh, I love
More
it.
cake is the answer
More
to
cake and
everything.
drinks.
You know,
I like how he added the add-on.
Absolutely.
Being the Polish girl that I am, I'm like, oh, Nostrovia. Let's go there right now.
Yes.
So, okay, so talk
No,
to
it
me
was an
about the
interesting
passion. I'm
story.
feeling so much
Yeah.
passion here. Like, talk to me about your passion. What is
It's just
this?
been like a crazy road for myself personally, man, I mean, we're all addicts in something, and I've come through.
I believe that. I believe that everyone
Yeah.
is recovering from something.
And you know what? And I'm only getting re-addicted, reconfirmed with life that I should have been living. You know what I mean? So, it's to me, it's been a crazy road. Addictions run my life, ruined a lot of stuff within family, still to this day. But we gonna rock it. You know what I mean? And like I said, just doing my thing.
Hey, that's
and
turning your
I write about it.
pain-
It's life music. It's recovery music. You get it. You take it. You breathe it. It's hip hop.
I
you know what
love
I mean?
it. Love it.
So I keep slamming that chair.
Get it, take it.
It's all good.
Wait,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
just said something really awesome. Turn your pain into purpose. Turn
Well,
your
it's that
pain
question and
into
that
purpose,
answer.
right?
You know what I mean?
Love it.
That's the key.
Tell me about that.
You know, the quote. Well, the music tells you about that. I mean, I can explain it in a certain manner when I'm sitting here with you, but in all actuality, like, the music really explains what it is, and that's, I sit there and I just write it, and I ain't trying to be no martyr, but maybe if it's like that, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? So if I can help people, that's key, because you know what? Music helps me, and it's hip hop.
Listen, the deal is Rob's known me a long time.
Yes.
A long, long time. And I only work with artists that are about real music. They want to do something with their life. They want to be better than they were yesterday, every day. I don't
Dig
want
on
you to
that.
do
Amen
this.
on that.
When I look at an artist, my
Second that.
my main thing that I look for is if you never made any money doing this, would you still do it?
Every
And
day.
if
I'll
you
be-
would still do it, then that
We'd all
means
be
you love
80
what you
sitting
do.
in the studio in the
That's
basement
right.
like, Secret.
You do. Well, Rob
bring me
knows,
some
man.
more-
Rob's,
some more
Rob's
water.
been there with me, and it's, you work on a song for so long, and you try to get it right, and it beats you up, and then when you get it right, and everybody comments on it, and they talk to you about it, and they play it, and you hear it in your car, and like for Jeremy, we just heard it in the car for the first time on the radio. Rob and I did that with Willis. We heard his track on the radio for the first time, and there's nothing like hearing your music on the radio for millions of people to
Well, it's
hear.
love,
not
man.
not
That's
just
love.
your local friends, not just your wannabe Facebook friends, if they're even real people. You know what I mean? Like, these are real people that listen to the radio.
right.
And you get
Yeah.
hits, and you get compliments, and then you get followers. And if it's not about the money, you'll do it every day. If it's about the money, it's the same thing as being a sports player. You're only doing it for the money because it's about the money. They don't want you.
That's
I don't
right.
care how
So
much
you
money
talk
I
about
have,
your
I just
message,
want to
right?
go make sure this is right. You know
So
what I
you
mean?
talk about your message. If you could tell me what's your message? Tell me what your message is. What's your mission?
I mean, that's just
Helping
being
people.
being right with self, and gaining a sense of purpose. Where we spend so many years, knocking things down. You know what I mean? So let's get a foundation and build on it. That's truly what I feel is like the key message, and that's Developed Minds, that's Done Music, that's Secret Productions, everything we represent. So
Listen, these guys out here are grinding to get shoes and grinding to get rims. I'm grinding to disappear, man. I want to be gone. I want to take my
give me that
daughter.
island.
Take me with
I want
you.
to take my
Take me
daughter.
with you.
Please give me that.
I want to make sure, like Biggie said, I want to make sure that my daughter doesn't ever need a man. She
tell
doesn't
you
ever
what.
need money because she can have what she wants, and that's what I'm here for.
My
is
mother would
daughter,
probably
my
kill me if I
family, my
didn't shout
team.
her out. So Mama wants a new house, and she don't want to work hard no more. She's been busting her ass. So yes, please.
Beautiful,
Love
beautiful.
that.
Let's get it.
And I love what
Buy
you
Mama a
said, Big
necklace
Secret,
and a big
about your
old
daughter
crib.
and about providing the best life possible. There should be a lot more dads out there like that.
Yes,
Support your daughter. Be
yes.
the role model that she needs. You know what? You don't have to preach that you don't need a man, but it's the independent factor and the companionship and
That's
the
it.
teamwork that matters.
Absolutely,
Right.
because if you don't want to be your daughter's daddy, Wheldun will come along and be your daddy.
It's just,
That'd be
we're
weird
working
'cause
on
she'd be
being
like,
a
that'd
better
be like
daddy
Uncle
today.
Daddy.
You know what I mean? So,
Uncle Daddy.
I don't know how many. You know that we.
Yeah, I'll be your
I
Uncle
got my
Daddy.
brother for that.
Uncle Daddy.
Oh boy, how many listeners are? How many female listeners do we have? That you
Right.
can be my daddy.
How many female listeners? Please, at Wheldun.
There's a reason
I'm
they
gonna
call
plug
me
myself
Secret.
there.
And you know what? We have some females actually watching through the Ustream as well. So
Please.
definitely.
Thank
Definitely.
you. You don't have to buy the music. It's free. It's my gift to y'all. You know what I mean? Right now, it's free. We just trying to create buzz and enjoy the music, and we'll come and we'll get you later.
So you're on
It's a
Twitter,
gift
you're
now.
on Facebook, right? And it's Wheldun, Wheldun.
Yes, Wheldun. Misprint on that one, but
What's your greatest music moment?
greatest music moment.
What is your greatest music moment?
I'd have to say KRS-One.
Tell me more about
I
that.
got a chance to perform with KRS-One down on the Cape at Puffer Bellies, and that was probably one of the biggest points in my life. My brother and I both did it in our group. We have Dub City, and I'll tell you, man, that was a blessing because I got on stage, we got to freestyle, we got to put it down, and then after the show, set us off and signed a couple of his Bibles that he wrote, and I'll tell you, that boy got some knowledge, and reached out to him on Twitter, but who gets back on Twitter? I mean, mostly. So, just y'all. No, that had to have been one of my greatest moments, because I was down a year and a half before that, and going through like sober houses, halfway houses, in and out. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to keep the life straight where I couldn't keep it straight, and to do that in between it all. When I wasn't right, but was still able to pull that through, that was good.
All right,
to talk so openly about that, just want to touch base on that really quick. To be able to speak so openly about that is very empowering to many of our listeners out there who are struggling with addictions, who are struggling to find that hope. I want to talk to you about that. Just in 2 words, real quick. What makes you strong enough to talk about that right now? How do you feel, and why are you able to say,
son.
"Hey, this is me"?
I'll tell you that.
Ooh,
My son.
2 words, my son.
My son, powerful.
Okay.
Well, listen,
we could touch on that later, but
we're gonna go into a quick break, real quick.
But
when we come back, we want to delve into a little bit more of that. We want to delve into more of maybe a little bit about your past and what makes your music what it is, all right?
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Psych Word.
My fellow Americans, it is amazing. Opportunity works. Today, thanks to a growing economy, the recovery is more and more lives. The government doesn't progress we're making. We need to set our sights higher than just making sure government doesn't things up. And growing opportunity for every American, people everywhere. As His Holiness Pope Francis has said, look, I'm the first one to admit, try it. And I intend to stay true to that wisdom. I'm not a either. But you know what? I know a lot of really good We can come together, Democrats and Republicans, to make easier for every single American. That's what the American people want. And that's what they deserve. I have no more campaigns to run. I know because I won both of them. My only agenda, the truth. We have laid a new foundation. A brighter future is ours.
All right, everyone.
This country we love. Thank you.
All right, everyone. That was a special message from President Barack Obama.
Special.
I think when you guys listen,
President Barack Obama.
Listen,
I called him.
This is a political household. Don't get us going on
listen,
that.
when you guys listen back to this interview later, when you listen to this message by Obama, you guys are gonna be laughing.
I didn't even pay attention. I guess it wasn't that.
No, it's good stuff. So, all
How
right,
can you pay attention when you're sitting next to me?
I know,
right?
Oh,
this is crazy town right now.
So
I had to segue into
I hope
that.
you guys have room for one more to New York City because Denise is jumping in.
You already know that I got booty shorts. And I got the thongs, I got all that. You know I ain't even playing.
Oh yeah,
he's not playing. Listen,
here's the deal, you guys. Rob is always like me. So right now, I'm just taking the opportunity to take a little me moment.
How famous I'll be if you get in my booty shorts?
God.
Oh wow, we're gonna go there.
Listen,
before I was laughing, he's like,
Denise got an opportunity right there.
Listen, Denise, you want it to be about you.
One opportunity.
You want it to be about you. It's about to be about you. Okay?
We were listening.
It's about to be about you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is this a be careful what you wish for? Open door, closed door. What? Open door, closed door.
Absolutely.
I love it.
All right.
Find out what separates Denise.
Yes.
Oh wow. Well, that's like a whole 5-hour show. We won't even go there.
All right. So well done. We were talking a little bit off the air before the show. We just started to get into it a little bit before we went on a commercial break. Now, you talk about your history and back a few years ago when you were having a rough time in your life and you were going through some halfway houses and you were going to...
Well, it was a great time, but a rough time. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't even, like, I feel like addicts make the mistake of going, like, oh, my God, my life was horrible. We did some bad things. But it was, at times we have memories and we have people that we can't see anymore due to the drug. But, like, that we had good times. So I can't say it was all bad. Yeah, I'm a bleep for doing what I did, but and hurting family. But I definitely, I don't know. So if we want to touch on that, we had a lot of great times. We had the music going, we had everything. It's just kind of, you build things, you break them down. You know what I mean? You do that so many times in life as an addict.
I want to talk about music and how it brings you hope and how it brought you out of that.
Yeah, well, music's always brought me hope, and it's always brought me back to a place of like serenity and calm, and oh man, I'll tell you what, it definitely touches on a lot in my life, and if it wasn't for music, I'd definitely probably be elsewhere. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's brought me back, and I'll tell you, we were touching on the fact that what separates, and what separates is really not what separates, and that was going to be my answer on that, because you know, it's really, I'm just alike of everyone around me. You know what I mean? And what separates is I'm not afraid to really talk about it and be about it. And, you know, this is my life. You know, I could have been, you know, everything fake about hip-hop, about what people do in hip-hop, and portray something that I'm not. You know what I mean? That's, you know, there's so many people out there that do it in hip-hop. But, you know, what separates me as a person in general is the fact that I'm just like everyone else. I just talk about it.
You're human, right? You're human. It's a conscious level of choice.
Yeah.
You're out there. You're out and about. You're pursuing your dreams. What is driving you harder and faster each day to go after what you want?
Well, I can answer that, because I can tell you what drives me is literally the pain, the suffering, the loss, the this, the that, the feeling like I got weights on my shoulders now to care for families in my life that were so close to me. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, so if anybody's gonna do it, let me help. Let me put that strain on my shoulders to help another, because I know that my grandparents, I know that everybody strong in my family would have done such. So we just keep grinding. I'll let Secret kind of explain a few things.
I was just
touch on that.
Hitting the table. You know how
I'm
banging the table because
I thought he was
going to bust
I'm gonna bust down the table in a second. I keep talking about
I
stuff.
think it's all good.
It's a pulpit. He's preaching.
yeah,
Let
well,
him go.
yeah,
I think
Amen.
the deal for him is like me. I told him I just turned 35
Secret's
yesterday.
close.
Okay, it was my birthday yesterday. I'm 35.
Happy
I don't have
birthday.
time.
He's old.
I
Happy
don't have-
birthday, man.
I'm
Happy
old,
birthday.
He looks like
Halfway to
25
70.
though. I don't get it.
That's great.
Listen, he does, man. Yeah.
All right, look.
I wanna know
it's
what
the
lotion
baby
he
face.
uses.
But no. My real thing was I looked at Jeremy and we had worked together before, and
Yes,
he
Jeremy
went through-
Wheldun.
He went through some hard
Wheldun.
times. Doing stuff that he shouldn't have been doing, but like he said, you know, there's memories, and when you do that, you know, when I first started DJing, I was partying all the time. I could.
He
do
wouldn't
what I
work
wanna
with
do,
me
come
for
home
years.
when I want to come home.
Like 2 years.
Now it's
Refused.
about
What's
doing
it about
things
now?
better, doing it better than you should have, better than you think you can, so that later on in life, his kid, my kid, your kids can look back and be like, man, all these guys did this, and this is what I'm going to leave my daughter. I don't want to leave my daughter the broke bank account and the set of rims and 25 set of Jordans. I want to leave her with a good bank account and doing something
That don't
right
even
and,
matter.
and having the things that I know that I should have if I work hard enough. You know, it's
Yes.
about a dream. Now I told him
Yes.
when I looked at him last time, I said, don't make me promises.
No
'cause you
promises.
messed up.
No
I said
promise.
what you
I
need
break
to do
promises.
is
Like I'm the
use-
worst with promises.
Use your music.
No
as
more.
your
We're
drug.
good now, but we're trying to be.
Use your music as your drug instead of using something
Yes.
that's going to kill you.
Yes.
Love it. Use
Yes.
your music as your drug.
There it is.
So that's deep, right?
There's always a song for somebody. It doesn't matter what you listen to. You can listen to rock and roll. You can listen to soul music. You listen to hip hop. You can listen to gangster rap. There's a song out there for somebody about how you're feeling. The same things that you're going through, they may be a little bit different, but if you think hard enough and you dig deep enough, you can see it.
It'll be
The power within, right? It's
Well, I
the
can't
power
get it. You
within.
can get it right there.
It's always
That's right.
about you, and you always have to be about you. It's not about everybody else. It's about you. What makes you happy, that's what matters.
But it's that self-absorbency that's gonna kill you. You can't be too self-absorbed, and I'm guilty of it.
Now, let me
But
ask
it's
you,
for
you
everyone else.
talked about
That's-
breaking promises. Now, the fact that you have a history of breaking promises and maybe being untrustworthy, is that part of what drives you even more?
Well,
because you're like, listen, do you do best when your back's against the wall?
Absolutely, always have. And then when I get out in the clearing and I'm about to like go for a full sprint, I trip myself.
That's-
You get what I'm
it's-
saying? Like it's like, okay, yeah, we get right there and then bam, done.
Well, that's a common story, and that's,
You know what I mean?
it's scary because I
Boop,
think a
boop.
lot of people, you know, they're so used to failure and they're so used to tripping up that in a way they are scared of success.
Mm-hmm.
So when success is coming or when it does come, are you prepared to handle
Well,
that?
I feel like God doesn't give you anything that He doesn't think you can handle. So
Amen.
I'm in the right place. I'm in the right direction, and we stay moving forward. If I wasn't meant to move forward, my stuff would still be stalemate. You know what I
And
mean?
we wouldn't be
Sitting there,
here.
we wouldn't be sitting here. We wouldn't be moving. We wouldn't be on this journey right now. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, in my life, God is good, and my God is good.
Absolutely.
No matter what you believe in something. It's called spirituality to me. Like attracts like, law of attraction. You know what I mean? Bring that in. You know what I'm saying? So we're on it.
We were just
Secret
talking-
Productions. You get what I'm saying?
We were just talking
it.
about that a couple weeks
Love it.
ago.
We are.
That's right.
The law of
Develop
attraction.
minds.
It's like and we talk about this all the time, you know, when you put out negative energy, negative stuff's going to come back to you. When you're doing dirt and you're doing all these shady things, bad things are going to happen. But when you're actually making that conscious effort to do good and you're sitting there grinding, not at the expense of someone else, but because of your hard work, good things are going to happen. That's
Just
the law
like
of attraction.
bad
But it
karma,
does,
there's good karma,
right.
you know
light
what I mean?
does shine in the dark,
What
though.
you put out, you get back. Every
Absolutely.
reaction is, you know what I mean? Every action is a reaction.
Absolutely.
Like Mr. Marley said, you know?
Yeah, and what's your name again?
York Nice.
York Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
and
At
you're the
York
one
Nice
that was
Twitter.
at York Nice. All right, and you're the one that was on the Patriots hook, the last Patriots song.
Correct.
That's
Yeah,
the one
man.
that y'all thought was a sample.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now how you
Sounded that good.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you
that's
something
good.
real quick, York Nice. How would you describe your style? Because when I heard it, I was like, "Damn, that sounds good."
I don't know. I a lot of people. I get a lot of people saying that. Yeah, that I have a unique style. A lot of people say, you know, I'm like kind of the difference in hip hop and stuff like that.
Where are you from?
Me originally East Boston, but I grew up in Jamaica for a little bit like
yeah,
that.
because your accent is like crazy
Yeah.
unique, crazy unique.
I'm like both. I've been living like both sides. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
yeah, man. I call it the Jamaican.
Oh,
That's like the
you know
Puerto
what?
Rican.
Keep talking like that. That's good for our seasonal affective disorder therapy.
Yes. Yeah,
But,
the
yeah, man,
Jamaican.
positive. My music's just positive consciousness. So when me and Wheldun, when we blending it up, we mixing something right. You know what I mean? The vibes is nice.
We've been able to vibe on a few different songs now, and they'll later on this year, but it's been fun.
I got something to give to you for later on. You can check it out, whatever.
Absolutely.
But, you know, it's on my album. It's a nice radio
yes.
joint.
So
Gotta
what do you
play it,
guys
York's
have
good.
planned? What's the plan?
What is the plan?
We don't really have the key is like we're not signed to no major label. This is just us. We scrapping things together, getting places, and we're just making it work, right? So the key is just to put those pieces of the puzzle into place, and hopefully we gain investors, gain people that want to back this and believe in it like we do, and we go from there. It's like any business. We're just trying to build right now. So if we got people that want to come and join the team, but please wear the suit and mean business. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? So, but like that's what we're really about. Just like, you know, I'm just looking for like a distribution deal or something. You know what I'm saying?
the
Like,
ultimate goal-
can we go out there and just get that? You know what I mean? I'm all right with it. You know what I mean? Like, I got my own company. Because we doing it. We doing
Been
fine.
doing it for a couple
so we're just
years.
trying to like network and build in that sense, and hopefully we are going to do some big things. Hopefully we can start opening up for more acts like we've been have. You know what I mean?
You know
So
what I love about
it's-
that? I love that the underlying message of everything that you're saying right now is we're just going to keep doing what
That's
we
it.
love.
Just doing my thing.
Yeah.
I
man.
just
We're
want to
just
do
gonna keep
music.
doing what we love.
Just
I just
trying
want to do music. For me, it's as long as I'm pushing forward and it's not really costing me anything. I mean, you have to put out money to get money.
I
which
thought you
is-
were about to say pushing 40. I'm like, he's like, as long as I'm pushing 4.
He's like, it
No,
takes
as long-
money to make money.
It does. It takes money to make
It
money. So I
truly
know,
does.
you know, it's like me. I have the clothes that we do. We do hoodies and stuff like that.
We
you
good,
know,
don't get it wrong,
and
but
we
take money to
the
make
making money is always a key to it. I mean, you always
too,
want to
so.
make some money if you're going to
Absolutely.
spend some
That's
money.
right.
But for me, as long as they're letting me do it, that's what matters to me. I want to be able to do it. I want to be able to be like, oh, we have a show and we can go do it. Oh, we can go see Rob this time because we're in Connecticut. I want to go to
wanna go
New
see a fashion
Jersey
show with
again and
Denise.
go
That's
to
what I
New
wanna
York
do.
again.
Go see a what?
Deal.
I'm trying to get down on a fashion show.
Oh, listen, she's the one. She's the one. Let me tell you.
I do have a few model connections. You may want to.
Well, Rob, why don't you give me the hookup, man? Come on,
Listen,
man.
listen, man. You know what I mean?
I'm over here. You've only seen
Listen,
this guy knows
Your
I
life
got
may never be the same.
I got bathing suits.
He's got his Secret Service
I can
ladies.
definitely-
Oh
He's
my
laughing.
God, Rob! You're holding out on me.
I know. Sorry about that.
no,
Sorry
my
about
girl's
that.
gonna kill me when she here, but it's okay.
That's
I love
all
you too,
right.
honey.
That's all right.
All
Love
right.
is good.
So we only have a couple minutes left. What I want to know is, what separates you from the next artist? Because I know you and Denise started to talk about this a little bit off the air.
I know. It's
But
so
what is
tough
it?
to- I'd like to say, like, it's just listen. Listen, you decide what separates me. I don't know what separates me other than the fact that
I
I'm
say
just
truth.
That literally I just write what I feel isn't what I sense that you may feel, because I try to keep the overstanding on not feeling it as much, because that's when you get caught up and write a really crappy song.
I call
So,
it truth. That's what I
let's
call
just
it. What
please,
separates him from everybody
listen,
else
I
is,
mean,
is
listen.
the truth. If you listen to his
try.
truth,
Listen.
a lot of rappers today are like we always talk about. You know, it's clothes,
It's the same thing.
it's
It's the same
girls
thing.
that they don't really
You
have,
know
it's
what? You know what
money
I
they
think?
don't really have.
Secret, you know
For
what I-
me, it's the truth. He tells the truth about his life,
Thank you.
about
Thank you.
situations that have happened and that are going to happen because he puts the time and the effort in.
Thank you.
It's
There you
nothing
go.
fake. It's all truth. It's real.
Yes.
Look
That's
it
why
up.
I got
It's
a
on
team
You know,
right here.
Truth
it's
bombs.
interesting, DJ Secret, when you were talking and you
That's
were
why I got
speaking,
a team right here.
right?
They know me better than
That's
myself
truth.
sometimes.
So he speaks the truth. Truth is an honest separation, right? An honest separation. But at the end of the day, to your point, it's for it's the people who listen to your music who are going to be the ones who decide what is going to hit them passionately and how they feel about your music.
Whoever dropped
right?
this off is the signature for tonight. You can read this.
That's me. Those are my napkins. Would you like
What's
me
it
to
say?
read this?
Yeah, read that.
It says, "I would always rather be happy than dignified."
Answer to the question. If I'm not happy, I'm not going to do it.
Theme of the night.
There you are.
Be happy.
There you are. Well done.
Keep pursuing your passion.
Well done.
Well done. I love
And
that.
you know what? I like that too, man. That's really.
Did you ever use
I
that
really
for a
dig the
pickup
name.
line though? Okay, now you have a girl. I know you have a girl,
No,
but
no,
listen,
you
did you?
know,
That's a
we all
great
have a
pickup
girls.
line.
We all have a girl.
That's because if
I don't have a girl.
if it's
I'm
not
just
done
saying.
well, it's not well done.
It's always done well.
I may have to use that for a pickup line. I'm just saying.
It's not well done.
No, it's. I don't know. What the hell were you talking about?
All in all, we had a long trip.
That's what
I'd like to
happens here.
say,
It happens.
I'd like to say I appreciate you guys for having us here.
Absolutely.
Make sure you check them out. We're everywhere.
At
Well done.
Twitter.
Twitter. You can
At
get them
Well
on
Done.
Facebook.
I don't even know.
You
My
can get
Twitter's
me
not even
on
that big.
Facebook.
It's not even like my
Get
Twitter's
me on
rocking right now because my
Facebook.
Twitter ain't even over 1,000. I don't
okay.
think.
WHELDUN.
Everybody's
At Well
got
Done.
starts
At Well
somewhere.
WHELDUN. One word. At Well Done. SoundCloud it too. I mean, Well Done. / you know.
Find them. Search.
Find it. I'm there. I'm the only one in the world, so I mean, it ain't hard. Google it. WHELDUN. It's a brand.
Shout out to my daughter. I love you.
Bean.
Right.
Yeah, Bean. Yeah, look at
Did.
that. See, Uncle Rob. He still
Okay.
remembers. He still remembers.
As we're closing, one quick thought. There's a quote that you have out there, right?
Yes.
Tell me.
Oh, you've been searching.
What would I do if I couldn't feel life, see money or mics, or hear the sound of the crowd on my ugliest nights, or taste success in the scent of a dime? It's time to get right. Let the planets align.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
She's been doing every
History.
I like Denise.
Listen. We don't mess around with the artists, okay? We
I'm digging that. That came from like an earlier song. My brother had a shop down on Huntington. It's like a car road down on the Cape, right off Exit 8, and from Yarmouth, Massachusetts, real quick. Yeah, so I mean, it's just kind of something from. It's a quote that really spoke to me because I felt like things at that time were happening well, and through life it's broken me down. So I got back to this now, where all right, maybe like I got broken down so many times because it wasn't meant to be there, it wasn't meant to be spoken. So that speaks huge in my life, and I'm my own manager, so I post all that stuff.
Love
and
it.
you see, so it's like, you know,
From the heart.
it is
Straight
and
from the heart.
It's a blessing that y'all listen to me. So thank you.
absolutely. Well, you definitely got some new fans, and thank you to all the listeners. Definitely go check them out at
I'm coming
Well
back.
Done.
Y'all gonna put me in.
Absolutely.
Y'all coming back.
Absolutely.
I fit in right here. We can put a chair right over here
I
for Well
love
Done.
it.
You know what I mean?
Hey, we have
DJ
food every
Secret
week
SP.
too.
You know, I'm coming.
York nice.
Absolutely.
And
I'll
we have
co-host
food.
anytime.
We have food every week. so-
Always. We always have
Yes,
someone.
we do.
Chocolate cake and the
Someone giving us
We do.
food.
It's great. It's a
T-Money's
very
in the
home.
building. He's a cameraman tonight.
Yes.
Travis.
Yo, Travis is getting some tonight. You're going to New York. Travis is getting some. Okay? He's getting some. Okay, that's the mission for tonight, guys.
New York,
Okay?
here we come.
So
Okay.
listen, Rob. From now on, when you're on the radio and you're thinking about us, you got to say boop boop.
Boop boop.
Ooh, I love it. Can I say
That's
that?
the
You
boop,
absolutely
boop,
can.
I'm saying it.
That's the
Boop,
new
boop.
thing from the Cape. I swear to God, we made it up. We were out there and we were helping old people. They were doing shoveling and stuff, and we were like,
love
we just
it.
got to do a little boop boop. You know what I mean? Doing work.
Okay, wait. I am your official boop boop spokeswoman.
Every time you think of me
Boop,
banging,
boop.
every time
SP,
you think
I'm
of
in
me
the
banging
building.
nails on the roof, still you go, all right, Well Done's out there grinding his music, but he's still on the roof going boop boop.
That's
Come on,
awesome.
still grinding it out.
Beautiful.
Doing our daily every day.
All right,
you
well,
guys.
well done. Thank you very much, DJ Secret, York Nice. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
guys.
man,
Thank you for
Rob,
coming up,
Boop
man.
boop.
88.7.
Absolutely.
Well
So
done, yo.
definitely, I'm gonna check you guys out after we're off the air. We got about 5 minutes to go, so thank you very much for coming on, Denise.
Sir,
It's been a wonderful show yet again.
as always, the chocolate was a definite plus of the show.
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure. I hate to see it end, though. It makes me so sad.
It's all good.
I know. It's all good.
If anyone missed any bit of the show tonight, definitely check it out on iTunes. Stream it on iTunes. You can check out all of our previous episodes there. If you missed any bit of the Wheldun interview, it's going to be up on our website. It's going to be on the YouTube page. It's going to be on iTunes as well. So definitely check that out. Let's see. Got any plans for this weekend, Denise?
I do, actually. I have a few things. I have a birthday party for DJ Haven tomorrow. Shout out.